Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna do a get ready with me. The other night I went clubbing and I loved my makeup, if I do say so myself, and I thought I'd film it for you guys because I have honestly never had so many compliments on my face ever before. Boys and girls alike, they loved it. I loved it, but like they really liked it, so I thought let's get wild. So it wasn't anything like new and groundbreaking, and I'm gonna be honest, the video coming up soon where I did a full face of first impressions looks a little bit similar to this. I'm not gonna lie, it's different but similar, because I just filmed the first impressions video, fell in love with the products and then used them on the night out. For example, hang on, I mean, I could say this while I filmed the video, but no. For example, I used these, and I'm uploading this video before the first impression because I love the product, but I didn't love how I applied it. I didn't really understand the application at first, but I nailed it on the night out. So I'm gonna film that and then I'll upload the first impression, which seems backwards, but I just wanna do this one first, okay? Also, under my eye here, is really dry and irritated, and I don't know why. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I think you probably can. So excuse how makeup applies under that eye. It's actually 9 o'clock at night right now, and I realised I have to film a couple of videos because we have builders in at the moment and they're in all day and they're making so much noise. I was meant to film tomorrow, but I realised I'm not going to be able to because they're here all day, so I'm having to film tonight, and I'm really tired because I've had a really long day. Which is why I'm doing a chit chat get ready with me. I just started with my ombre elise. I've fallen back in love with it. It's great. It can be used as a primer. Normally I would just use it as a primer, but I have a couple of primers that I want to try out, and I don't know which one I want to try first. They're from The Ordinary, and it's the High Adherence Silicone Primer and then the High Spreadability Fluid Primer. So if I was actually going out right now, I would use this one, which is the High Adherence. However, because my skin is so dry today, like I don't know what's happened to it. It's just like suddenly freaked out and I'm breaking out down here. It must be hormones. Great. I'm gonna use the smoothing primer because I'm gonna take this off literally as soon as I finish filming this video. So I've never tried this before. Don't know how much I'm meant to be using. It's weird. It smells a bit like, it smells like a drink, but I can't put my finger. I'm gonna do a couple drops. Oh no, I'm making a mess. I've taken too much now. You'll see these featured in a haul soon, but I'm just giving you a little sneak preview. So the event that I went to was like a kind of like a ravey vibe. So it was like glitter faces. I cracked out the old gold freckles, which oh my god, this feels amazing. It just feels like I can like, I really went for it with the like face stuff. That's really nice, I like that. I think for every day, that feels really nice. Okay, so if I'm going to an event like this and I know there's gonna be a lot of dancing, very cramped spaces and lots of people, my go-to foundation combination is my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation and my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. But I use the shade 4 because this is the shade 2.0, which is the right undertone but the wrong shade. It's really, really fair. So I take about 3/4 of a pump of that, and then I basically match the amount of the double wear, and then I mix them together to make my shade. This stuff is full coverage like hell, and this stuff does not come off until you say so. Like, trust me, this stuff has been through a lot with me, and it really does not come off. Now this stuff does oxidize, but I do think I've put a little bit too much of the Urban Decay. I think I needed a bit more of the Estee Lauder, but oh well. I like that full coverage on a night out. But it doesn't look super cakey and heavy. It just looks flawless. I love it. Now this will oxidize slightly and should get a little bit closer to the skin tone. The skin tone? My skin tone. Okay, right you guys, for brows it really wasn't anything special. I just used my Anastasia Dip Brow pomade and I whacked on a little bit of my Gimme Brow from Benefit. I'm gonna just cut this out because I do it in every video and it's really boring and I feel like this video is gonna be so long, so I'll be right back with brows. Can we have a moment of silence please? So the wand broke off because basically, hang on, let me just pick something to put on my face while I chat. Just gonna conceal any redness with my NARS Creamy Concealer. It's not. This is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Custard. Basically, I did not feel like going out on this night. No, that's a lie. I really wanted to go out. I was so keen on going out. I went to visit Tim at uni. Everyone was going out. I was like, amazing. Then there was loads of drama because no one sorted out getting me a ticket, including myself. So like, I'm not blaming anyone, but like, you know, it just wasn't something that was sorted out because it's not normally like a really popular event. They didn't think it would sell out as quick and it sold out. So there was like loads of drama trying to get me a ticket, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay at home. I can't be bothered to go out now. It's ruined my vibe, etc. But I was like, you know what, I'll get ready just in case I change my mind. Because like, if I change my mind and then my makeup's not done, I'm not going out, and then I'll be sad that I'm not going out. So I did my makeup, but I was so aggravated. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting kind of arsey at Tim, and he said something, and I got annoyed. So I went to like twist it around, and I did it too hard and snapped it. That is called karma, and I can't get it out. So there's a bit of product left in that, which I'll never get to. So instead of my NARS Creamy Concealer, which is my favourite under eye concealer of all time, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear, which I like. I used to love. Yeah, no, it's nothing now compared to my NARS Creamy. I'm sad. And the reason I'm doing my concealer now is because I'm really smoking it out. And also under my... I probably should not be wearing makeup under my eyes right now. I think I've had like a reaction to something because they're burning. Like just putting that on just then, they are like hurting. Do it for the tubes, Em. Do it for the tubes. Okay, put it in. As I said, I really enjoy full coverage on a night out. And again, I enjoy products that I know are gonna stay on my frigging face. So I'm sweaty and I like to dance. I then baked under my eyes with my RCMA No Colour powder because I'm going really smoky on the top and it just catches any fall down. I feel like this video is going to be super long. Like, I feel like I've been talking and not doing much makeup. Sorry. And I'm just going to also lightly set the lid. Just a bit. This is the kind of base that you don't want to fuck up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is like intense. Okay, so on my eyes, I borrowed my friend Laura's palette. She had this, which is the NYX Warm Neutrals palette, and I saw it and I was like, I must use that. So I did, and I love it. So I need to try and remember the colours I used. Side note, yes, this is another Warm Neutrals tutorial, but it's more about chatting to you than the makeup, okay? It's just pretty makeup. I'm gonna start with this colour here, which is like the lightest transition shade. But these are really nice eyeshadows, so I'm just really softly gonna start pulling this up above my crease. I feel like most people kind of put their transition shades in their crease, like through their crease. For me, because I've got quite a hooded lid, I put my transition shade above my crease. That's how I do it. What's wrong with my eyelids? I think I must have had an allergic reaction to something, but I don't know what. I haven't used anything new, I don't think. Okay, I then took this frigging gorgeous orange shade. And this, oh, just look at that. Look at that. This, I really took through the crease. This look was super blown out, like, basically like a lot of the looks I've done. So if you guys are going to be like, oh my god, your makeup looks like the same, go ahead. Say it, lady, I dare ya. Oh, I put my brush in the wrong colour. Oh, okay. Panic aborted. But anyway, yeah, so back onto my story. So yeah, I was in like not in the mood at all to go out. I was like grumpy as hell. I'd had a go at Tim. And when I have a go at Tim, he's like a little puppy and I feel really guilty afterwards because he looks so sad and like he doesn't deserve to be like yelled at ever. He's too nice. So I got like really sad and I went in and he was like sat on his bed all like mopey and I was like, oh god, I'm the worst girlfriend in the entire world. And I was like, I'm not gonna go out. I'd already done my makeup. I was like, I'm not going out. I'm not going. I just don't feel like it. Blah, blah, blah. And to top things off, I dropped my gold bracelet down the fecking toilet and flushed, but the next morning it was on top of the toilet. So either I was tipsy and thought it'd fallen down the toilet and was dramatic and cried about it, and it was actually just on top of the toilet, or it floated up and someone did that for me. One of Tim's housemates fucking put his hand in their toilet and didn't tell me it was them. So if it's you, mystery person, I love you. But if it's just me being a drunk mess, then I'm embarrassed because I was really dramatic. Anyway, so I took this light shade here and I popped this under my brow to begin softening that down. I then went in with my like favourite colour in this whole palette, this beautiful red. Taking it on a Zoeva 228, and I whacked this on both the outer third of the eye and the crease, so like really, really red. And then I also brought it really high in here. It was kind of like a crazy halo eye, but it was banging. And the queue for the toilet was like frigging half an hour, 45 minutes. So I made loads of friends and I made them all sing the We Need to Pee song, which was magical. That's not a song, by the way, I made it up on the night. Like in the toilet I was just like, we need to pee, we need to pee, and everyone joined in and it was great. So yeah, we were singing that song and they had to walk past us to get out of the toilets, and so many people stopped me and said they loved my makeup. Thank you. Have you seen that meme where it's like, shout out to all the girls in the toilets I've met, like, I miss you and I hope life is treating you well or something? Like, I really love that meme because it's literally me. I am the queen of making friends in toilets. I love it. Like, I'll never see you again, so let's be best friends. These shadows honestly blend so well together. I then took this dark burgundy and this, I basically did the exact same technique, just darker. So you guys, I've been going a little bit insane recently. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, because I've started getting into Insta stories. I used to be a Snapchat gal, but I've started to cheat on Snapchat and I'm really enjoying Insta stories. So go and follow me because I talk about makeup quite a lot over there. And I talk about like products that I'm like really enjoying and stuff like that. So if you're intrigued in like live updates on what I'm enjoying and like just chatting, basically this, but on Instagram, then make sure you go follow me. It's EmmasRectangle, like it is here. All of my social media is EmmasRectangle, apart from Snapchat, which is pemsiejloser, if you're curious. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, if you follow me on there, God, I'm all over the place today. You will have seen that I went to the barber's the other day with Tim and his housemate, and they got crap haircuts. Like, they basically shaved their heads because they're going on rugby tour. Fucking rugby tour, I swear to God, I can't wait for it to be over. And so this week they've been in Portugal, I believe, on their rugby tour, doing laddie things and basically torturing themselves. And Tim hasn't taken his phone because I don't think he's allowed his phone. So I've had like no contact with him. He could be dead, I literally don't know. And I know that he's gonna come home completely bald. And that breaks my heart, honestly. Okay, finally, that shade is so gorgeous. I'm finally gonna go in with this colour here, right on the outer half of the lid, just to deepen it up ever so slightly. Oh, this palette is like made for me. It's like my dream palette. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so in love with this look. I love these colours, they're so beautiful. So beautiful. Then, what did I do? I then used two of these Stila eyeshadows, the Magnificent Metals. Oh my God, so obsessed. I used the shade Gold Goddess and Rose Gold Retro. Rose Gold Retro I think is now my favourite because this rose gold and these reds are just like frigging immense. They're immense. Just gonna take this and I'm popping this on the first kind of half of my lid. I'm gonna take a blendy brush and I'm just gonna pat that edge. And then I just took a little bit of the red and packed it on the kind of blend. Yes. And on the other side. Blendy Wendy. These colours together are frigging orgasmic. I'm gonna do one more coat. Just at the front. I'm doing it like a semi-cut crease. It's not like, I'm not gonna like title it as a cut crease. It's so pretty.
Can you see that? Can you see it? It's so pretty. Whoa. It is kind of annoying.
That's literally me in cartoon form. Alright babe, now we're gonna go in with Gold Goddess. And this, we're just popping in the inner corner. Just for like a little pop of something different. Because the rose is like in a similar colour family to the pink, it doesn't like pop, it kind of blends. And I want something that's gonna pop on the inner corner. So I'm putting more of a yellow gold. And this, when it hits the light, looks really cool. Okay, I'm just brushing away the bake. Yeah, under my eyes looks super duper dry. Just ignore that, okay? Super dry. I don't know what. Super dry. Not sponsored. Donde my liner. And then of course, gotta get my black line. Used my favourite of all time, my Kat Von D Trooper. Because that's exactly what it is, a trooper. And I did like quite a straight line. And I'm not a fan of how this liner applies on top of the Stila liquid eyeshadows. In the inner half of my eye, I'm keeping it super thin so that it doesn't like go that much on top of it. And then like thickening it out on the outer. Whoa, I went for a big wing, wow. Sometimes I just kind of go with it and like hope that my wings match. Because rarely they do. Anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to having Tim back. Having him home, knowing he's alive, because tour is not fun, I don't think. If you guys have like initiations and stuff for like sports teams in like your country, let me know. But I just want him to come home now. You guys, my liner is so off today. And I've been going insane. Like, I watched Shrek yesterday in the middle of the day. Like, yesterday I was so bored, because normally when I'm bored, I'll like call Tim. And I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? And I just watched Shrek. And then last night, to get myself to sleep, because again, normally I talk to Tim to fall asleep, I watched Mamma Mia. For mascara, I'm gonna use an old favourite, the Bourjois Volume Clubbing Mascara. Put a load of this on. It's starting to dry up. So I'm starting to like it. I can't remember the actual mascara I used. I don't know what is wrong with my skin. I'm literally starting a new skincare routine tonight. I'm testing out the Perricone MD line. They've sent me some products to test that they've like chosen for my skin type. So I'm really hoping that it'll help. But I also went on the pill today, like literally today is the day I started it. I'm a bit concerned that like it won't give it a fair trial, because it could maybe, oh, literally the alarm that says pill. That's so funny. What was I just saying? I can't remember. I literally can't remember. I'm literally going senile. Oh my god, I found a grey hair yesterday. Guys, I'm 20. That isn't okay with me. Like, I'm 20. My dad was like grey at 23. My mum still has a pretty good thick full head of black brown hair. My sister, she started greying at like 19, 20. I'm not ready to get old. I'm a young soul. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with the same light transition shade. And we're gonna start. Oh my god, under my eyes are so dry. Going in with the really beautiful warm orangey brown. Just, you want to smoke this out. I did not hold back. I know a lot of you don't like this. If you don't like it, don't do it. It's how I like to wear my makeup. If you don't like really smoked out lower lash lines, then like, for starters, you're probably watching the wrong person. And secondly, just don't do it on your own face. Just don't do it. I didn't do much structure, I don't think, under the eye. I literally just like mushed all of them together and like made it really dark. Because like the top is quite defined, the bottom, it's nice and grungy. How many times can I say grungy on my channel, huh? Mascara, loads of it. I had like clumpy lashes. Also, I loved this because it made my eyes look super green. I then took my MAC chromographic liner pencil in NC 15 to NW25 and I put this in my waterline. I kind of forgot about this. I used my Stila Topaz so much, but I do still really like this one. It's not as opaque, so if you want something a bit more natural than Topaz, it's lighter but sheerer. So okay, I'm gonna throw some lashes on. My favourites, my Ardell Wispies, and then I'll be right back to finish the face. I'm looking a bit pale, my eyes are done, and they're like banging, in my opinion. It's like grunge and glitter in one, and it's like, I literally love it. I'm now going to use my NARS powder in the shade Beach. Hopefully this will warm it up a little bit as well, because I feel like I'm looking a bit ghostly. I'm now going to bronze up my skin, and I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of in two minds about this at the moment. This is new to me, and it's MAC's Give Me Sun. Everyone loves this, but I don't think I do. I'm going to try it again today. I'm taking like barely any. I bet you now I'm going to love it. And I'm just going to bronze up my face because I did put not enough of the tan foundation in. I'm looking a bit pale. It's nice, I guess. Classic me going right back on what I just said. Okay, fine. It looks okay. It's just very orange. Like, people always say, like, Desi Perkins loves this, and like Shani loves this, and she's always like, oh yeah, no, I really like how orange it is. But I always think like she can't mean like it's actually really orange, because like she just can't mean that. Like, why would you want like an orange bronzer? It is really orange. I feel like when I'm tan I might like this a bit more, but then I feel like when I'm tan it will be the wrong shade for me. Do you know what I mean? It'll be the right, it'll be a nice tone, but it'll be too light. Just gonna bronze down here. Anyone else do this? Just me? Okay. Contour using my Kat Von D shade and light palette. I just did a lot of everything on this night. Like, I just kind of went for it. On the day I wore my California because I was excited about it, but it doesn't go with the look. I just felt like wearing it because I wanted to try it. So I'm actually going to go back to my old faithful Benefit blush in Rocketeur. Look at that, hit pan. It's rare for me to hit pan on a blush, I'll tell you that. But it's just a beautiful rosy gold shade. Kind of like the eyes, funnily enough. Just matchy. And honestly, this little patch of dry skin here is really bothering me. Like, it's such a nice makeup look, and it's being tarnished by my skin condition that I don't know what it is. Oh, fuck the bed. Do you know what I forgot to do? When my foundation was wet, I applied some of my Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops, because you can't put, well, personally, I can't put this on top of powdered skin. Danny work for me.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do it. I didn't want to wear it anyway. It's okay. Where is it? Where? Oh, here it is. Found me. Come on me.
Literally going insane. I'm really tired, can you tell? I wore these two highlights on top of that. So just imagine it being like pow, 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 pow. Do you know what I mean? Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade. If I can find my brush. Where's my brush? Opal Shimmering Skin Perfector. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And I hit that cheekbone all around. Gonna hit that Cupid's bow, hit that nose, down the bridge, You know what I mean? Then right on the tops of the cheekbones, I took my new fave thing, the Prismatic Amethyst, because it's really cool toned, and I think it looks cool with a cool tone on top of all the warm tones, you know? So I was just thinking, what did I put on my lips, and I realised it was Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin, and I cannot put you guys through that again, so I'm going to go back to an old product that is again overused by me. This is my Kat Von D Bow and Arrow. I really like how these smell. I love this colour. I know they've got beef, but God, can she make a liquid lipstick? So this is the look if you're going on like a normal night out. It's not like the kind of place where you'd wear glitter on your face. Alright guys, here's a little bit closer. Look under my eye, can you see that? Super dry. Now for those of you who are going to a festival, or if you are just into super fun makeup, I'm going to bring back the gold freckles. All you need is this liner, it's amazing. This NYX Studio Liquid Liner in gold. Is it called gold? Extreme gold. And all you do is what you would do normally with fake freckles, but with this. And it looks amazing. And I got so many compliments on it. It's kind of unreal. Let me just take a selfie first without the freckles. Let's do it. Boop, 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 boop. Doobie doo 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 boop 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 boop. Doo 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 doo. I think this is perfect for a rave or a festival. Okay, I need to go. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. So thank you so much for watching and chatting with me and watching me put this makeup on my face. I hope you liked it. All the products I use, as always, are linked down below, so you can go and check them out if you're interested. I highly recommend this glitter. Oh, just amazing. If you're into the gold freckles, this liner is like the best thing to do it with. It's so good. And it lasts all night, it doesn't come off. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have the best day ever, and I will chat to you in my next one. Goodbye.